Hi everyone, welcome to your full moon special tarot reading. So, we are going to go as per the lunar month and we are going to see what our focus area is going to be generally in terms of energy for this lunar month. So, let me draw a card for that. So, I'll take this. So the card that we have got is a major arcana card, which is the card number 1 that talks about existence, which means to say that this particular lunar month that we have, that is starting from 1st of Feb 2026 till 2nd of March 2026, this entire month, the basic tone or the basic theme of the month is where you will be using different resources that you have to make certain changes in your physical environment outside. This card also says that this is a month of possibilities where you use your perspective, where you think about what is the best that you can do. Let us quickly start with the first zodiac, Aries. Now, before we continue, I want to gently remind you to stay till the end of the video, because towards the end of the video, I will be listing out the solutions, the hacks that you can use, and the remedies that you can use to make sure that this entire lunar month works best for you. Let me remind you once again that this lunar month that is starting from 1st of Feb 2026 is all about making the right decisions. It's all about understanding, gaining perspective of why certain something is happening, and then making a decision based on that. So let us start with Aries. I'm going to pick 2 cards for Aries. Card number 1 that we have is 6 of clouds, and card number 2 that is coming out is 3 of fire. So we'll go with each card one by one. Keep this aside. So the first card that we have, that is what is working well for the zodiac Aries, is 6 of clouds. 6 of clouds can also be called as 6 of swords, called as the burden. So Aries, it looks like you guys have been going through a tough time for the past few months, for the past few weeks, where you feel that you're extremely burdened, you're looking after too many things, you're dealing with too many things, and you just want to see an opening, you just want to have some relief. So congratulations to you. This month it's all about getting the answers that you've been seeking, shaking off the burdens, shaking off the unnecessary responsibilities, that things that you might have picked up. Now Aries, your nature is someone who is coming across maybe as impulsive to other people, but for you, you're full of energy and you don't think twice before offering help. You don't think twice before taking something on to yourself. So this month, you're going to learn of when you have to say no and when you have to say yes. So your focus for this month is 3 of fire, or 3 of wands, is where we are looking at creating some kind of a stability and a grounding and going to the next level, where most of the time you feel that your energy is going through a burnout. You feel that you're probably getting used for being very nice, for being very naive, for being very available. So this lunar month, you will have to process internally, pause, most importantly, pause before you say yes or accept responsibilities. Now let's look at small details. So if I am looking at the aspect of money and finances, you will have to be a little careful with your money this month. You might end up making impulsive expenditure, like you have not planned for it, you just randomly start buying things because it might make you feel nice, or you think it is very cute, or you might need it. So please pause before you make these kind of purchases. There are chances that you will get into this zone. There are also chances that you are feeling emotionally down, and to make yourself feel better, you might go on a shopping spree. You might indulge yourself in something which will cost you very heavily in terms of your pocket. So please pause and wait till the end of the video, where we will talk about solutions and remedies for you. Most importantly, what I'm seeing here is a connection where there are certain karmic ties, karmic relationships that you will be getting more clarity on, where you might also be able to cut off from certain toxic relationships, and there is definitely growth in terms of action. So when it comes to work and business, a lot of new opportunities will come, a lot of new possibilities of ventures, promotions and hikes will come, but again, please have, use some caution where you pause, you look at each of these options carefully, consider them, and then make a decision. How to consider them, how to make a decision, what is the hack for it, we'll wait for it for the end of the video. So this is about Aries. Let us move forward to our next zodiac called Taurus. So once again, let us pick two cards for Taurus. What is working for them and what do they need to do? So I have two cards. The first card that we have for them is Three of Pentacles or Three of Rainbows. That's called Guidance. And the second card is also a Pentacle card, which is Seven of Pentacles, Seven of Rainbows, called Patience. So the first card basically says that you will notice that whatever was stuck in your life, whether it's a relationship, whether it is money, whether it is your work, it will slowly start moving forward. When I say it slowly starts moving forward, it will also mean that you get better clarity and insight of what you need to do next to move forward. That is what our first card is saying. And if you are using manifestation tips, you're using healing, you're using crystals, there will be a higher possibility of things working out for you. Okay, how to use these crystals, how to use these techniques, we'll again discuss in the solution part of the video, which is towards the end. Stay tuned. Now the next card that we have is the Seven of Pentacles, which talks about patience. So this card is very special, where it says that sometimes, although your mind wants something to move forward, you need to go at the pace that nature has intended. Like how the moon goes through different phases. Overnight, a full moon cannot become a new moon or become a half moon. It has to go through its natural transition, and only then it has the desired effect. So this is what the card is saying. This particular month is for you to have patience, not make any impulsive decisions, not make hasty and sudden decisions, but go with the flow. Know that things are going in the right direction. You will be getting guidance, you will be getting help, you will have intuition, all of which will help you understand what are the possible small changes, small tweaks that you might have to do, you might need to do to make things go well. And once you have done your tiny bit that you need to do, most of the month is for you to pace yourself at the pace at which things are going. So do not push things too much, do not force things into happening. You have to go with the existing speed that is already meant for you. And there is also a hint that this card is saying that at the end of this month, you will be rewarded with a lot of insight and possibly some materialistic gain. So let's look at in terms of money, in terms of business and wealth. Things will be a little slow for you, Taurus, right? So take this as a blessing in disguise. Sit and think and ruminate about where you want to be in the future, in the near future, 5 years from now, 3 years from now, and start planning, start noticing patterns and see what you can tweak in your style of action, in your style of judgment that can make things go smoothly. When it comes to relationship, Taurus, I will have to tell you that there is a caution that you might get into some kind of impulsive behavior where rash things might be told by you, where you might lose control, where your calm, composed nature will not be there. You might get angry, you might get irritated. So this is the caution. Do not act upon it, because you might end up creating long-lasting damage in your relationships. Make sure that, once again, as the general overview, that you pause before you respond in your relationships, and there are high chances that you might often lose your temper. Now let's move to our next zodiac. Our next zodiac that we will be talking about today will be Gemini. So we're going to once again pick two cards for Gemini. One is what is working well for you, and the other one is what do you got to do. Okay, so we have two cards. So the first one is Five of Pentacles, also Five of Rainbows, that we call as the outsider. And the one that we have in terms of what you need to do is a major arcana card, which talks about the master. right? So let's go one by one. The first card that actually tells us is you might feel that you are losing out on things, you're missing out on opportunities this month. You might find yourself to be tight with obligations. You might have a full calendar, you might have a fully scheduled calendar, Gemini. So do not feel bad if you're missing out on things. Do not feel bad if you feel you're not able to do, because this is a protection for you, right? Immediately, you might not notice what are the threats that are there for you, what are the things that might go wrong. So the universe is keeping you safe, it is keeping you protected by making sure you do not have too much of interaction, too much of activity. As a personality, Gemini, you are someone who has a lot of energy and it is creative and you want to use it, expel it, and channelize it. But this month, you might want to take a moment, spend a little more time with yourself and see what is happening inside you rather than outside you in the environment. So this card is specifically pointing you to re-look at what is it that is keeping you grounded. What are those basic practices, ideologies, and belief patterns that you need to have, or rather that you have, is making your life as easy as it can be. So this particular month is a month for self-work, is a month for reflection, where you will notice that although you are busy physically, you are into a lot of things, you might not be able to do all those things, carry out all those plans that you always wanted to. Use this as a blessing in disguise. Know that it's a blessing in disguise. It's a protection for you where you can spend time with yourself, with your own mind, scrutinize, find out what needs to be changed, find out what needs to be discarded, and also pay attention of how you can move things forward. About solutions, tips, and how to make this entire transition more smooth, you will have to wait till the end of the video where we will discuss all of this. When it comes to finances, money, career, and job, Gemini, there is a possibility that you will feel burnt out regarding work. You feel that you're going to be putting in a lot of work, but nothing much or substantial is coming out. You might also feel that money is not staying with you. It is not in terms of unexpected expenditure, but it is in terms of the commitments that you have made, that you feel that you do not have adequate money or wealth with you. So this is again a pointer for you to relook at your ideology, at the way you're planning things, at the way you're making decisions, how you're prioritizing, and how you're using your resources. When it comes to relationships, Gemini, there are high chances that you will find yourself very moody. You might get into these zones where you feel sad or bad or, down for no reason. So please understand, it is not too much regarding your external environment or people to blame. It is because of planetary conditions. And make sure that you look after yourself well, you pamper yourself well, and do some amount of self-indulgence while you are sitting and doing some self-reflections. More about this in our solutions column. Now let us move to our next zodiac. Our next zodiac we will be talking about is Cancer. I will be drawing two cards for Cancer. Card number 1 and card number 2. So Cancer, we have two cards that we have drawn for you. One is 7 of Wands and one is a major arcana card, which is 0, right? So it's called the Fool. So let's go one by one. The 7 of Wands basically says that you have been running around getting extremely stressed and you're very close to burnout. And I'm not talking just about the physical stress, I'm also talking about the emotional burdens that you are carrying. So this lunar month is about learning to prioritize yourself, your mental health, and your center, your grounding aspect as connected with your external obligations. And it says that sometimes, from what we have noticed, you want to make sure that everybody is all right, everybody is doing well, and you tend to forget yourself. And you also might have got into a zone where you want to be able to influence everything, control everything so that it works well. So the card very importantly is pointing out that the best form of control, the best form of dealing with things is letting go with the trust that everything will be looked after, the best of best will happen to you. So this lunar month, your challenge or your learning is about learning to trust the process of nature, the way the universe is working, and relaxing and letting go. The more you want to control, the more stressed out you're becoming. And it is also indicating you're very close to a physical and an emotional burnout. So cut off responsibilities which are not yours. Cut off toxic relationships which you don't have to deal with. Make sure that you spend some time for yourself, prioritize your mental health, and most importantly, prioritize your emotional health, how you are feeling. Validate what you're feeling. Allow yourself 1 or 2 lazy days. Allow yourself to laze around. Allow yourself to pamper yourself. Allow yourself to indulge in. This is what the cards are saying. If we have to look specifically in terms of money, wealth, job, and career, this is a good month for you, Cancer. A lot of opportunities will turn out for you. If you're in the line of business, consultation, or freelancing, you will get a lot of very good, lucrative opportunities which you can consider and which will work well for you. Regarding your work, if you're into a 9 to 5 kind of a work system, you will notice that things are a little more relaxed this month. And if you feel you're not feeling that kind of relaxation, then this is a pointer or a reminder for you to pay attention to yourself and ask yourself, are you carrying anything which is not yours? Are you carrying a burden? Are you dealing with relationships and toxicity which is not yours to deal with? And this is a reminder for you to cut off from these things and let yourself be free. And once again, most importantly, have trust that things will work out for you. The same kind of theme we have regarding your relationships also. Very good news for you regarding relationships is whatever the care, the affection, and the love that you thought you don't have, that you have not been getting, it will start coming into your life in this month. Only turning point is you need to allow it, you need to accept it into your life. So Cancer, this particular lunar month is about giving yourself the freedom and the permission to enjoy life the way it is, to feel the way you're feeling, and to also allow affection and care to enter your life. Sometimes you need to be taken care of, and you don't need to always be the person who looks after everything. So this month, you're going to focus on making things relaxed, smooth, and taking a little bit of time for yourself. More about this in terms of solutions and remedies towards the end of our video. Let's move to our next zodiac now. Our next zodiac we're going to talk about will be Leo. I'll be picking 2 cards again for Leo. So we have card number 1. It talks about what's working well, and card number 2 of what we need to do. So card number 1 is 9 of Swords or 9 of Clouds, called as Sorrow, and card number 2 that we have is the Page of Fire. It's a court card, which means there's a particular personality trait that you need to be involving or indulging in or taking into your life. Let's go with the first card, the 9 of Clouds or the 9 of Swords, called as Sorrow. So Leo, in this particular lunar month, you might feel that life is a little dull. Not everything is going as you have planned, and you might feel a little angry, a little sad, and irritated because of this. So this is a heads up to say that while you make your plans, also make sure that some amount of flexibility is given where you can relax and you can also enjoy other things. So what you can do is think of having a backup plan, a contingency plan, or an alternate plan where you can explore more than one interest. This entire month might start off as something very promising, but towards the middle of the month and as we are moving towards the end of the month, you might notice that not everything is working out exactly the way you want it to be. But once again, the cards are saying that you are going in the right direction. So what it says is, as you have planned things, it might not follow the same order and structure, but your end goal that you intend to reach, you will be reaching that goal. You will be on the right track. So the personality pattern that these cards particularly talk about, which you need to imbibe in this particular lunar month, is curiosity with patience. So when you're curious about something, you do have a tendency of indulging in it 100%. And while you're into it 100%, you want things to work at a super fast speed. This month is about relaxing, stopping, pausing, and having patience. So sometimes, for the best of best things to come to you, you need to give it time. You need to have some patience and some belief in yourself. This month is where you are going to understand this, you're going to learn it by experience. When things are not going in your way, you're going to give it a little time, relax, and then you're going to move forward. So this month you're going to focus on having alternate plans of trying different things, as in if one particular thing is not working well for you, you're not going to lose heart, you're not going to feel bad. You'll be able to gracefully shift to another focus area and explore that area. So this lunar month is about learning how to make that shift, how to make that transition smoothly without losing your heart or losing your temper. When it comes to relationships, this month is good for you. A lot of your close friends' relationships, the close circle that you have, will be extremely supportive, understanding, and empathetic. But at the same time, like we started off in the beginning of our reading today, this particular month is all about self-work, paying attention to where you are going, where you're headed, and what is going to happen. When it comes to relationships, you are very lucky. Now let's move to wealth. Let's talk about work. Let's talk about money. There are possibilities that you might have unexpected expenditures, but again, it says that it is a choice. You will be able to make a decision and stop yourself from making that unnecessary buy or unnecessary expenditure. So this month is about thinking of investments, thinking about savings, and looking at long-term planning. If you're planning on any kind of a saving scheme, if you're planning on buying any kind of property or investments in different ventures, this is a great month for you to consider it, to think about it, deliberate, and take action, because it will eventually work well for you. This month you will be very strong on logic. The logical part of you will be really active and strong. So use it well to scrutinize things, use it well to dissect and find out and get your answers that you're looking for. And most importantly, while you're using your logic, also allow yourself to have that patience and to go with the pace of nature to make the best of best work for you. With this, let's move on to our next zodiac. The next zodiac that I will be talking about will be Virgo. Again, I'm pulling out two cards for Virgo. So Virgo, we have two cards for you. One is going with the flow. It's a minor arcana card, and the other one is also a minor arcana card called as maturity, that is of pentacles. So we have two minor arcanas of cups and pentacles, that is the water element and the earth element, which is a very interesting combination, Virgo. So starting with, a lot of things will effortlessly move in the right direction for you at the right speed. So this lunar month is amazing. You do not have to do a lot of hard work, right? You will start noticing that things are moving well and in the good direction for you. So this lunar month is where you're reaping benefits of all the past work, of all the hard work you've put in the past. So this is a karmic reward month for you, Virgo. So congratulations. Lot of things in terms of business, in terms of your 9 to 5 work, in terms of your wealth generation, everything will move forward. If you feel something has been stuck, whether it is a relationship, whether it is money, whether it is connected to your work, you will start seeing good momentum and speed in this month, provided you make sure that you have some patience and you enjoy the fruits of the labor that you've already put in. It is so possible that in the last 2 or 3 months you've been hustling, you've been putting so much of effort, so much of work, you might find it a little difficult, a little challenging to keep quiet and allow things to flow, but that is what you got to learn. You need to understand that nature works in phases. You have put in, the input is already done from your end. You've put in the work, and now you got to sit back, relax a little bit, and enjoy the benefits. So this lunar month from 1st of Feb to 2nd of March 2026 is where a lot of good things will start working out for you, one step at a time. Again, caution, do not push things. Do not try to make things happen very quickly, very fast, because it will go at its own pace. What you need to do from your end is a little bit of self-work and prioritizing. Virgo, it says that you're very close to an emotional burnout and you probably are not looking after yourself well. When I say you're not looking after yourself well, I do not mean with your basic food, clothing, and other needs like sleep, etc. What I'm talking about is the emotional space. You are not paying attention to your emotional needs. You're not paying attention to some of your desires. You're not prioritizing yourself when you're busy looking out for others, busy making things. So this is, you can take it as a soft caution for you in this month, that you relook at your life, you see what you're doing with your schedule and prioritize yourself. Somewhere you are losing out the center stage. Somewhere you are going at the end of the line when it comes to being taken care of. And that should be immediately fixed so that the rest of the month and the coming months work well for you. So if we are looking in terms of money, this month is relatively good, better than before, where there is a gentle flow of money. But what actually it is pointing out at is you will be able to create systems, or rather we call as financial funnels, right? Through which regular business or regular wealth or regular money gets generated. So the foundation of these kind of systems or pipelines is what is going to be formed in this lunar month. So use all your creativity, all your logical planning and thinking into creating the system where you will benefit going forward, not just few months later, but few years later also. So great month for you to think about the future, to plan. But once again, a caution, go with the flow, relax, and most importantly, enjoy whatever is happening around you. A lot of good things are happening around you. Make sure that you allow yourself, you give permission to yourself to enjoy and indulge in it. Regarding relationships, it says that this month you will probably find yourself in a situation where you will start re-looking at certain relationships and prioritizing accordingly. There is a possibility that you might emotionally cut off and maybe completely cut off certain toxic relationships. It might make you feel slightly sad, slightly bad, but know that it is all good for you. And in the end, you are making space for good things to enter your life. How to make this transition smoother, easy, we will talk about it in our hacks, solutions and remedies part of the video. Make sure that you stay tuned till the end of the video. Let's move to our next zodiac. Now we are moving to the zodiac of Libra. So for Libra, again, we are going to be picking up two cards. So we have card number 1 and we'll take card number 2. So card number 1 is a minor arcana card of the suit of wands of fire element, and we have card number 2, which is a card number 9 of again a minor arcana card of the pentacles, or what we call as the earth element. So Libra, what is working well for you till now from what we see is you feel that you have experienced some kind of emotional chaos. A lot of things are happening, nothing is settling down regarding work, everything is hanging in the air is what you're feeling, right? So this lunar month, this feeling might slightly get intensified. Now the reason that universe is doing this for you, or rather nature is making you go through this experience, is so that you can relax and know that you got to trust the timing. The card number 2 very clearly says that when a fruit is ripe, when it is ripe and ready, it will fall on its own. You don't have to do a lot of action or any external effect. Nature intends it. Please understand the way that you're pushing things in your life, whether it's a relationship, whether it is your money, whether it is business. Just because you're pushing in and you're putting effort does not mean it will immediately show something positive, it will immediately convert, or it will immediately give you results. You have to give it some time. So this month is about allowing yourself to understand what is happening, where you are at life, and giving yourself some patience for things to work out. Let us look at the money aspects of it. You might feel like there is some kind of financial tightness, unexpected expenditure has happened, or you have not been able to plan adequately. You might feel like the money is a little tight, but here what the cards are actually hinting at is the moment you relax and tell yourself things will work out, right? Things will actually start working out, and you will start noticing that new channels of money inflow will be created, or if there is blocked channels of money and finances, that will be dissolved. So money will start flowing to you, will start trickling into your life, provided you relax and stop worrying about it. What I'm seeing as a main theme for you, Libra, this month is there seems to be a lot of anxiety, a lot of worry, some kind of emotional chaoticness. And this month it's asking you to relax. It is okay if things are not making sense right now. It is okay if you're not very sure what you need to do in the long run. It is okay. So your basic mantra for this month is it is okay. You got to relax, you got to let go, you got to give nature a chance to do things for you, right? So the lunar month that we have from 1st of Feb till 2nd of March 2026 for you, Libra, is where you need to relax. And if you don't relax, it's very clearly indicating the intensity of whatever you're experiencing as frustration, as irritation, is only going to increase. You're going to be more close to burnout, but no results. So the best way is you relax, you let go, let nature take over, and let it show you the way. So use this month not to do any kind of rumination. Do not sit and overanalyze. Do not sit and overthink. Don't do anything. Indulge in light activity, something which makes you relax, some kind of a hobby. But do not do too much of thinking. Do not do too much of self-reflection for you, Libra, specifically because you're very close to an emotional burnout. You have gone through enough of chaos and burning till now, so you need to calm down. Only when you calm down, only when you relax will things start working out for you. How to do this effectively, how to use different hacks, we will talk about in the remedies and solution part of this video. So stay tuned till the end. Let's move to our next zodiac. Our next zodiac that we are moving to is our 8th zodiac, which is Scorpio. So for Scorpio, we are again picking up 2 cards. We have 2 cards here. So we have card number 1 and card number 2. So card number 1 is the Knight of Water or Cups, which is a minor arcana, and card number 2 that we have is a major arcana card, that is card number 12, that talks about new vision. This is a very interesting combination, Scorpio, because what it says that till now it feels like you have been in the dark. You're craving answers, you're craving clarity, you're craving control, and you've tried so many ways to make it happen. But what the cards are saying is you have tried all of this and you still feel that you've been in the dark, means the universe wants you to relax and trust the process. So this lunar month is when you learn to surrender control and you trust the process. And the resultant of which is there is going to be a metamorphosis, an increase in power, and a brand new perspective. You are in a very good part of this year where you're going through major internal transformations and transitions of your life. It is a moment of celebration for you because the clarity that you are seeking is seeking you as well. And the only way it can come to you is when you give up control, you trust, and you let go, you relax. Only then it talks. This card is also giving us a hint that when you relax and let go, you're going to get a lot more than what you're expecting. You are looking at some kind of a major shift or a transition when it comes to your career or job opportunities. You might have felt that life has been a little stagnant, nothing is moving forward anywhere. So that momentum, that movement in the right direction is what you will be experiencing in this lunar month. So what you need to do is you need to trust the process and let go. When it comes to money, wealth, job, and business, this is a good month of opportunities, Scorpio. So if you're thinking of ideas, if you're thinking of different ventures, please explore them. So when I say explore them, think about it, talk to the right people about it, see what insights you can get, because this month is also a month of transformation, and you never know, all this amount, all these years of work that you have put in, it might suddenly overnight change into a golden opportunity with amazing results and outputs. So that possibility is there in this lunar month. So congratulations to you, and it's a fantastic month for you, provided you learn the art of allowing the universe to work in your favor while you can relax and do your bit. When it comes to relationships, Scorpios, you're in a lot of positive surprise, good surprise, where a lot of friends might come back to you with a lot of affection, a lot of concern, which you wouldn't have seen till now. So most of your close circle relationship bonds will become stronger, and intimate relationships where significant other is involved, these relationships will require you to let go of control a little bit and trust your partner so that it becomes better. So this month is all about trusting the universe, not just yourself, and learning to work along with this universe. How to make this transition smooth, you have to stay tuned till the end of the video so that we talk about our remedies, solutions, and hacks. Let's move to our next zodiac. We have finished with Scorpio now. We'll move to our next zodiac, the zodiac of Sagittarius. For Sagittarius, we are picking up two cards again. We have card number 1 and we have card number 2. So Sagittarius, we have a major arcana card, okay, that is card number 17 that has come up, silence, and we have a court card of the minor arcana of water or cups that is coming, which means to say that you have just finished a major transition or a major change in life, and right now this lunar month is all about experiencing the results of that transition. And while you're experiencing it, automatically as a part of the system, as a part of the process, you will start feeling much better emotionally. Your clarity will improve, your intuition will start peaking. So Sagittarius, the wonderful good news that we have for you is whatever pain, transition you've been going through, the storms that you've been going through has almost come to an end, and now you're in the rainbow part of it. And as a part of the rainbow part of it, whatever things you feel that you were going through emotionally, pain, hurt, guilt, irritation, all of that will start healing rapidly. And as a process of this, your intuition will spike. You will start noticing things which you were not paying attention to before. You will start being aware of people's intentions for you. You will start identifying or understanding what might be the possible consequences of the different choices and decisions you make, thereby giving you a lot of insight and perspective of how to make the right decision. So Sagittarius, this is a beautiful, rewarding lunar month for you, which is from 1st of Feb till 2nd of March 2026. Sit back and enjoy. It's a fantastic month for manifestation rituals. It's a great month for self-healing. It's a great month for spiritual grounding, and also going forward and rising higher when it comes to your personal power. When it comes to the aspects of wealth, career, job, opportunities, and money, it says that things will pretty much be stable. You will not have any major ups and downs, so that is good news. When it comes to relationships, you will notice that a lot of relationships which you might have, put it off or brushed it off aside saying not important, might end up being very nurturing and very game-changing for you. They might teach you things that you never thought. So this is a month for developing deeper understanding of your relationships, of your near and dear ones, of your first circle, as well as it's a month of healing for you, where whatever you've been going through the last 4 or 5 months of your life, emotionally, the ups and downs that are happening, you will start healing rapidly this month, and you will come out healed, stronger, and much more fierce. So going forward, let's move to our next zodiac. After Sagittarius, we have the next zodiac of Capricorn for us. I'll be picking 2 cards for Capricorn. We have card number 1 and we have card number 2. Capricorn, this is a very, very beautiful combination that we are seeing. We are seeing a major arcana card called Breakthrough. that is card number 11. And we have a court card, which is a pentacle card called abundance. So on the overview, this particular month is of fantastic opportunities for you, a lot of good closures, and also some materialistic gains. So let's go one by one. This particular month, Capricorn, for you is about getting things done in your own way and at your speed. So this is great. You are someone who is practical, you're someone who is process oriented. So all the work that you have put in till now, you will start seeing results now. You will start seeing the changes, and you will be able to reap the benefits, especially when it is something connected with business, with work, money, investments, and wealth creation. This is a fantastic, rewarding lunar month for you, Capricorn, where things will start moving in your favor as per your wishes and in your speed. Also, the cards particularly talk about new ventures, new beginnings, or rather we call as turning points, especially for those of you who are in the line of business, freelancing, and consulting. You will notice monumental changes or opportunities and openings that can create monumental changes come in your way in this month. When I say come in your way, it is not just an open door, it is probably a definite line of business which will work for you. So please consider and start looking at it. This is a great month for your planning, but not a very good month in terms of money investments. If you're looking at saving schemes where you are investing money, then please rethink and let us see if we can postpone. But if you're looking at business ventures where you're looking at an entire line of business or a change in career or a hike or a promotion, this is a great month to ask for it. It might possibly work well for you. This is also a month for breakthroughs, as in if something has not been working well for you, it is going to transform and you'll probably be redirected to a better opportunity or to a better line where things will start working. In terms of relationships, people who do not wish well for you, relationships which are draining you, which are toxic, will start falling off or will start withering away, will start getting cut off on its own without any kind of external effort from your side, which is good. So there are minor disappointments and moments where you feel sad and bad emotionally because there's a possible changes, shuffling that happens through your relationships. But all in all, in an overview, it is a fantastic and a very rewarding month for you, Capricorn. So let's move to our next zodiac. Our next zodiac that we will be talking about is Aquarius. So we have two cards which we'll be picking up for Aquarius. Card number 1 and card number 2. Interestingly, both are cards from the same minor arcana of swords, also called as clouds. We have a court card and a card number 4 that is showing. So Aquarius, this might seem like a confusing, emotionally high-driven, drama-filled month for you, so get up and buckle up. But in the end, things will start working well for you. So your main key to handling this particular lunar month from 1st of Feb to 2nd of March 2026 is making sure that you do not immediately, impulsively react, but you're going to pause and keep quiet. It's very strongly saying pause and keep quiet. A lot of things in your life might feel like it is hanging. There is no proper closure. You're feeling moody. You're feeling chaotic. One moment you feel like you want to run away from everything. In another moment, you'll be like, no, I will make this work. These kind of shifts in mood will be very drastic, will be very often that you will be noticing. And take caution that every time you get these thoughts, most importantly, pause, do not react, keep quiet. It's not just pausing, it is keeping quiet and not reacting to that particular situation. A lot of people will try to trigger you. Something from your past, certain things that is connected with your future might create chaos and anxiety. Again, the solution for you is you're going to keep quiet. You're not going to react, because eventually, once this month is coming towards its end, things will work out for you. Right now, a lot of things will feel chaotic. A lot of things will feel out of control. A lot of things will feel impossible and difficult. Hold on. Hold on. Do not give up. Do not react. To understand how we can do this much better, stay tuned till the end of the video, where we're going to talk about solutions, remedies and answers. When it comes to money, you might have a lot of unexpected expenditure. That moment it will not feel like, oh, it is something that I'm wasting my money on. But later on, maybe a month later, when you think in retrospect, when you reflect, you will feel I should not have done it. So again, it's a caution: do not make sudden impulsive decisions regarding your career, regarding your life per se, life decisions, and also regarding money. You might end up blowing up or burning money rather than making sensible investments. Moving forward, about your relationships, you will start questioning the credibility, the need, and the necessity of every relationship in your life this month. Yes, this month is challenging and chaotic, but like I said, hold on. Also know that this lunar month is probably affecting your zodiac, the Aquarians, probably the worst, where they feel that, is this really worth it? What is happening? Why is this happening? I feel I'm betrayed. I feel I'm not worth it. A lot of these chaotic thoughts, dramatic thoughts will come. Please understand that it is probably a purge, it is a cleanse. Do not pay attention to it, let it go. Do not make decisions based on your emotions this month. Do not allow your moods to affect your long-term plans. Make sure that you pause, and 90% of the times, do not give a reaction. Let things slide, including embarrassment, including possible humiliation that people might try to put you in. Allow things to slide. Do not fight it right now. It's not a great strategy. It's not a great time. Towards the end of the month, it will become more peaceful, more relaxed, and it will all start to make sense. So till then, please trust yourself. You can do this. You've been doing well. Just a little more. You got to hold on. With this, let's move to our final zodiac, that is of Pisces. Let's pick two cards for Pisces. We have card number 1, we have 4 of fire, and we have card number 2, that is a court card of pentacles. We have two minor arcanas that have come. One is fire of wands, and the other minor arcana is of pentacles, or the earth element. So we have 4 of fire and the court card that comes under pentacles. So for Pisces, this particular lunar month is where things will start working well for you, especially in terms of groups like communities, or group units like families, extended families, peers, social circle. All of this will start working well for you in your favor. Well, things will start working, and your intuition will be at its peak. You'll be able to make much more informed decisions. This lunar month, Pisces, is where you will find yourself more calm and relaxed, which is fantastic. Looking at how it will work out for you, what are things that is running well for you in this month, is you might consider making certain major transitions regarding money, regarding career, and regarding wealth. Please do so. It will work well for you. Make sure that you think about it and follow your gut instinct rather than your emotions. Gut instinct and emotions are two very different things. So make sure that you use the help of your gut instincts, the help of your intuition, to make financial decisions, to make decisions connected to money, to make decisions connected to your work. And emotionally, you will find yourself well regulated. Emotionally, you'll find yourself calm this particular month, which is very, very good. Now, going forward, we'll think about how this will affect in terms of money and career. You will notice that there is a steady inflow of money in this month. No sudden changes, no sudden expenditures. You might also consider saving, and always the card is giving you a caution when you're looking at planning your resources. When you, especially with money and wealth, make sure that you have some amount of flexibility. Do not make any rigid decisions where you are committing to certain obligations, where you have to invest a particular amount regularly. Make sure that whatever your investment plans are, they're not very strong, very rigid, and very heavy. Keep it light, keep it flexible. When it comes to relationships, it says there's a lot of positivity you'll experience. It's high chances you will find more friends, you will make more friendships, you will meet more people, better connections, whether it is networking, social life, or close friends. Things will start working well for you. Again, one step at a time, but all in the good directions. With this, we will conclude our full moon special tarot reading. Welcome to our final part of the video where we are talking about solutions, remedies, and hacks of how to make this lunar month work the best for us. First and foremost, what I want you to do is I want you to make sure that all the metals, gold, silver, copper, that you wear on your body, that you regularly use, that you cleanse. So what we can do, the best thing you can do is you keep all of these metals into a bowl, a shallow bowl. Fill it with raw milk which is not boiled. Fill it with raw milk for overnight, right? So on the day of full moon, you can fill it with milk overnight and let it rest in it. Okay, the next day morning, you're going to wash it in plain water, wipe it clean, and you can re-wear these jewelry patterns. Most of the elements that you put in terms of metals on the body, like gold, silver, copper, even the gemstones that you wear, they tend to hold on to vibrations. So full moon and new moon are amazing times of the calendar where you can cleanse and detox these metals and jewelry pieces that you use. The next thing you can do best is to make sure we shut off or we throw away or we purge the negative energies from our life. Is please go through your electronic devices, your phone, your tablets, your laptops, your desktops. Make sure you go through all your electronic devices and clear out your inboxes of emails, through and delete the photos and videos which are not necessary. This will also help you clean the surrounding energy around you, where this particular month it might feel emotionally a little heavy, a little strong, where you have to do internal processing. When the electronics that you use is cleared of unwanted things, it is cleared of negative energy, it makes the transition smoother. So let's look at one base thing that can help all of us. Is we have a minor arcana card of swords that is also of clouds, called as consciousness. So the base theme to help you make this entire lunar month work well in terms of transitioning smoothly is to stay connected with your spiritual practices, whether it is meditation, whether it is pranayam, whether it is yoga, whether it is community service, your japa, your tapa, whatever it is that you do. Make sure that this month diligently, like a commitment, you do it every day. Those of us who do not have any of this in our routine, what you can do it is, we'll start with the first thing, that make sure you follow your physical hygiene. Have a bath in the daytime. Yes, have a bath in the daytime and light a lamp. This will help clear a lot of unwanted energies from your life and also from your day in terms of your physical surroundings. After lighting a lamp at your altar, make sure that throughout the month you carry a white handkerchief with you. You might use it, you might not use it. If you're not use it, make sure that you put it to wash every 4 days after fourth day. And if you have used it, of course, immediately that particular day, please put it to wash. You have to carry a white handkerchief. It need not be full stark white like a canvas. It can have some patterns, it can have flowers, initials, lines on it, but basically most part of the kerchief should be white in color. Not half white, not cream, not yellow, not beige. It has to be a white kerchief. When I say a kerchief, it is either a cotton kerchief or a silk one. Cotton is the best. Just carry it on your person. Ladies, those of you who are moving around and you say that I do not have a pocket or a wallet or a purse to carry, make sure that you can fold it and keep it in person when you're wearing clothes. So this should be a part of your body. It will help regulate energy for this particular month. Another very good remedy when it comes to crystals is carry citrine with you, carry green aventurine crystals with you. Citrine crystals will help clear the possible energy blocks connected with your money and in terms of abundance of this particular month. The green aventurine will make the entire process, the changes and shifts in energy, more easy and more relaxed. When it comes to relationships, those of the zodiacs where we said that there is a possibility that You might end up being slightly chaotic. You might end up losing your temper. You might end up getting irritated in relationships. Anything negative that has come as a part of your tarot reading for the full month, make sure that you carry a little bit of salt and pepper. So what we do is we do a small potli, or we do a small pouch where you can take, let us say, 1 tablespoon of rock salt. Need not be pink, white, normal rock salt, with 9 peppercorns. 9 black colored peppercorns. Tie it together, put it in a plastic cover because it might leak, and keep it with you. When you're sleeping, it should be under your pillow. When you're going out, it should go out with you. If you're at home and it is one part of the house, it is okay. Now, this particular pouch that you're having, it might start to leak. Leak as in the salt might get liquefied, it might feel sticky. That's why in a plastic pouch. The moment it feels like that, take that pouch and please throw it in the dustbin and make a new pouch. So what we are going to do is we are going to take this much of salt. We're going to have 9 peppercorns, tie it up in a small cloth, right? In a small piece of cloth, tie it up with a thread. Keep this inside a plastic pouch. Yes, so this is for those of us who might have ups and downs regarding relationships. Now, there was one zodiac where I spoke about where they might go through a lot of chaos emotionally and mentally, is for Aquarius. So please make sure that there is some kind of a light blue or a white kind of jewelry that you wear. And if any jewelry that you're wearing, please make sure, if possible, try choosing silver or white colored metal jewelry more rather than the yellow colored ones. Do not keep rose quartz with you. Do not keep any of these love crystals or spatika or clear quartz with you at all. You need to relax yourself, and if pearl works well for you, if you have pearl jewelry, make sure you are wearing one small piece of pearl jewelry. It might be a ring, it might be a very small pendant. Don't drown yourself in pearls. Okay, so small bits of pearl jewelry is great, and make sure that there is some chanting that you do every day. Aquarians, make sure there's some chanting that you do yourself every day. Even if you're listening to mantras, it is okay, but along with it, at least one sentence, whatever your prayers are, 1 sentence, 2 sentence, make sure that you chant it at least 22 times at a stretch in a day, every day, starting from 1st of Feb till 2nd of March. This will help alleviate a lot of chaos. It will help you stay focused mentally, emotionally for you. Now, those of us where we talked about money being stuck, citrine should help you. Those of us who said that this lunar month is going to go great, make some good decisions, do some planning, make sure that you carry green aventurine with you or jade with you. Green jade, darker the color of the jade, the better it is. This will help you easily identify and also attract opportunities in your life. Okay, so this is about crystal remedies. Those of us who are interested in other healing and manifestation remedies, this particular month, do not do any candle lighting manifestation, processes. Writing it on a candle, burning, do not do it. It will not work well for you. Bay leaf, where you have the ritual where you write things on a bay leaf and burning it, that will also not work. The best manifestation technique for this particular lunar month is you take a small strip of yellow colored paper and use a green colored pen or a red colored pen and write whatever it is you want to accomplish in this month in the present tense. For example, you're saying, I want money. I want to manifest 1 lakh rupees in this particular month. We are going to write I have 1 lakh rupees, or I have earned 1 lakh rupees this month. Thank you very much. This has to be written in a strip of paper. Fold it. Do not burn this paper, right? Fold it with you, keep it with you until the next full moon, right? So this technique will help you very well in terms of manifestation. Once again, it is a yellow piece of paper with green or red pen, and you have to write it any language, does not matter. Write it as if it is already accomplished by you in this month. Make sure that your wishes, your goals are realistic. Do not write something as bizarre as I will be Superman or I will earn crores and crores in the next 2 days. We don't know, right? Manifestation works in mysterious ways and it works very well. This technique will work very well for this particular month. For general detox and general relaxation, make sure that you dip your feet in some warm water with 1 or 2 teaspoons of salt. Normal table salt or even rock salt is fine, and stay like that for 15 minutes before you wipe yourself and go to sleep. This is a fantastic detox method, especially for this month, because this month the energies are all about your spiritual grounding, all about your emotional understanding, right? So this will help you relax. And when it comes to keeping your premises clean, keeping things clean, and to make sure negative energy attacks don't happen, when you are cleaning your house, keep small bowls, small tiny bowls or containers. Plastic is okay, where you put some rock salt in the four corners of your house. If you're someone who sweeps and mops your house every day, add a handful of salt, a little bit of turmeric, yellow turmeric, into that, and use that water to mop your house, to clean the floor of your house. With this particular month will be easy, the transitions will be smooth, and wishing you all the very, very best and all the luck for this month. We'll see you again next month for the next full moon reading, and make sure that you subscribe and like our channel.